use your own intuition and let intuition take you where you need to go. Because hope be lying. All right, y'all, here I am. So I just pulled up to the coffee shop. I don't know what to expect. I've never been here before, so this is like, I don't know, it's like a real life first date or something. I can't tell if it's crowded. There's a lot of cars out here, but it's like also connected to like a eye doctor or something. So I don't know if people are here for that or if they're here for the coffee shop. So, anyways, I'm gonna go inside, find a table, see if I can get a nice cup of coffee, get some journaling done, and I'll let you guys know how I feel when I come out. The atmosphere was quiet. There was a lot of other people in there doing the same thing I was doing. They were just sitting there reading. Looked like a couple of college students in there. There was a couple women in there my age. One was just on the phone having a conversation. The other one was, it looked like she was journaling or she's doing a lot of typing on a laptop. But I'm proud of myself for doing it, getting it, sitting in a restaurant or a social situation by myself. My Bible study um, scripture was about doing courageous things, so that was kind of like God speaking to me, letting me know that I was doing the right thing or I was on the right path. Everything's starting to align. So that made me feel kind of good. Um, but if you guys are thinking about taking yourself out on a solo date, I say do it. Do it scared. Just do it. And as I was driving through the neighborhoods and coming here to the park, I passed by a spot, and it's it's a donut shop. And when I was still married, I remember my ex telling me every day he was going to this coffee shop, and the coffee shop just happened to be up the street from this person that he had been involved with. We had dealt what ended my marriage was infidelity. We dealt with that a lot, and something in my spirit just started telling me to talk about um, hope. Hope is a good thing. I spent too much time on hope. I mean, how much common sense does it take for you to realize that somebody's telling you they're going to a place and you know that place is close to somewhere that they shouldn't be? Even if um, it was valid, even if he was going to the coffee shop every day, every morning, at the same exact time every day. And just some backstory on that. I knew that this person that he was involved with worked and couldn't drive or didn't drive. So it makes so much sense now, looking back, that he was just taking her to work every day. But if I caught or if somebody saw him in that area, the coffee shop was already like a built-in excuse that he had. But outside of that, the hope was causing me to waste a lot of time. So this is just for anybody that's like trying to figure out a path or which way to go with something. Hope, it's a good thing in its rightful place, but when it flies in the face of common sense, then you have to realize it's not just hope. It's just you trying to keep something alive that you need to just let go. It's like you start to believe that ending or losing that is the failure, when the actual failure is just staying in it too long. I don't know. It just unlocked a little treasure box of answers to some questions I had about some things. I don't know. I don't know why, but just imagine, you know, somebody been lying to you. Like they're lying. They look you right in your face and they're lying. And you know they're lying. Why do you let them get away with it? It's hope. It's hope's fault. Hope. Hope makes you think that perhaps you're wrong. Perhaps it just sounds like a lie. It's not really a lie. I don't know. Hope she's been a real culprit in my life. I'm just realizing that because I wanted things to be a certain way, I let hope convince me that things were better than they were. And it just is like, okay, if you tell somebody about it, if you're sitting having a conversation with somebody and you tell them about it, they can see it, but you can't. Because hope was in the way. It's hope's fault. Well, you seeing what you're seeing, you know what it is. You know what you're dealing with, especially if it's about a person, that you're in a relationship with. You know that person. And you know when they're lying to you. I think hope just convinces you that you're supposed to keep something going that you should let go of. I don't know if it's a thin line between hope and delusion. Maybe it is. But if I was, if I was younger and I knew I was going to let hope drag me all the way to my 50s with this lie, I think I would have jumped off a long time ago. So I don't know if this helps somebody. I hope it does. If somebody shows you who they are, believe them. People will change their behaviors if they want to, but you can't make them do it. You can't love them into it. You can't talk them into it. You can't scare them into it. You can't bully them into it. But just keep in mind, you could try, and you can use hope while you're trying, but don't let her keep you hanging on too long. Like I gave my example of my ex in the whole donut shop thing. If he was concerned with my feelings, he wouldn't have been nowhere near that part of town or that donut shop, because he wouldn't want me hurt. If he put all that energy into it, my mind should have told me that something was wrong. And it did. I'm not gonna lie. I knew something was wrong. I just couldn't prove it. And sometimes you don't have to prove it. Use your own intuition and let intuition take you where you need to go. Because hope be lying. Hope is full of it. Don't listen to hope.